Hey everyone, welcome to our October Heartfelt Prayer Devotional. I pray that you have been well. My name is Elizabeth, and if you're joining for the very first time, a warm welcome. This devotional is the last 3 days of every month except December, where we do it for 12 days in preparation for the new year. And here we get to reflect on the previous month and pray into the new month and all that God is doing in our lives in this season. And so let's get right into it. Our theme for October is abide. And our key scripture is John chapter 15 verse 5. I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit. For without me you can do nothing. The words of Jesus himself. And I mean, it's self-explanatory. He tells us. And we see that Jesus uses this imagery over a tree, right? He is the vine. We are the branches. And he's talking about being connected to him. And we can see that even in our day-to-day. If you found a branch on the side of the road or just fallen off a tree, you can never expect to see flowers in it. You can never expect to see fruit from it because it's disconnected from the stem, from all the nutrients of the tree. Same happens with us. When we're disconnected from God, our lives don't bear fruit. And I'd like to ask you, who are you abiding in? What are you abiding in? Is it your career? Is it your family, your marriage, your friends, right? We sometimes, or most often, we stay connected to the gifts that God gives us instead of being connected to him, the source. We see even when we read in verse 6, if anyone does not abide in me, he is cast out as a branch and is withered, right? And they gather them and throw them into the fire and they are burned, right? We see that also in our day-to-day. Random branches all around, they wither away. And so it's important for us to stay connected. And I pray that even as we go through this devotional, we reflect on abiding in God. We come back to abiding truly in God. Because sometimes you're like, yeah, I'm trusting God, I'm abiding in God, but I'm going to still do something on the side. I'm going to try to have control and not fully surrender. So I'd like for you to pray this very first day that, Lord, forgive me when I have chosen to abide in things. In what the world says, in what is current in this situation where I'm following people's ideas and ideals of abiding in their riches, abiding in their relationships. But Lord, help me to truly abide in you, because it's only when we abide in him that will bear much fruit. And so with that, be blessed, and remember, pray hardest when it's hardest to pray. See you tomorrow.